I just heard this saying that Earth or human life basically is a fall from heaven. Like, life is a fall from heaven. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, you think about it. If you just lived in heaven and were just a spirit and had no physical body to experience through, you wouldn't be able to really truly enjoy. I mean, what would bliss be besides a vibration, I guess, you know? But not even with that being said, let's say, how can you look at, there's so many things going through my head right now. I'm trying to put one thing into words so it could stay along on the same topic, but it's not going to be along the same topic. Like God. Okay, if God is, not if, I mean, God is everything. And here's the weird thing. So, in order to get from invisible to visible, you have to create something, a particle, that could relay invisible into visible. And those are the things that people are still trying to figure out. Besides that, you go from that to, you know, electrons and neurons and protons and atoms and all the things that are tiny things. And then you build up a little by little, say rocks and dirt, plants. I mean, think about plants sort of eat dirt, I guess. They sort of feed off of it in order to combine with it to grow with elements of air, water, and dirt to make wood. And like in order for water was basically half clear, half solid, or half visible, half invisible, so that you can use it to spread things around. It's basically like the thing that helps spread things around, really. I mean, think about it. But then as things go on in life, like those little tiny like even our cells and the little tiny amoebas, you know, they're in their own little groups, and sometimes one will bind with another, combine into one, or basically like eat it and get bigger. But then it was just like two combined into one, you know. We don't look at it like if a person eats an animal that person is combining with the person, because the person's not eating the whole animal, they're wasting some, and blah, blah, blah. Whatever reason that may be that we look at it the way we do is how we look at it. But we don't have to eat animals. I mean, no one says that you can't. There's fruits and vegetables all over the place, and you got to be like, no, I want to eat that cow. You know, that's just a choice that people made. And now we're at that point, and you see, like, no one thinks it's bad when a cell kills another cell, or a bacteria kills a bad bacteria. But that's because it's going on, and it's such a small thing, it doesn't matter. But to God, human beings killing each other is just like our bacteria eating bacteria. Like it's like a animal, a wolf eating a duck. You know, it has nothing to do with how big or small the life form is. God is impartial. It has no. It's not that kind of thing. It's not that kind of relationship. You love it to the point where you love it so much, you let it go, you let it be what it is. Oh, that's what happens. You know, that's like not like, oh no, I must interfere and change these things, because that's not how it works. If people were waiting for some divine miracle, they have to create it themselves, because God's not going to interfere with a divine miracle. That's the thing. So anyone who believes that is sort of fouled, where they're never going to see anything happen unless they believe in themselves enough, in an outside source, that something would happen. But then they would have produced it just by believing in something else. It was just from their belief. That's all it really is. All things are really that. It's a lot less in detail than I had it in my head before I started talking, but I at least wanted to get the idea down, because everything is in its own. It's not like, oh, it's okay for this, you know, water bear to eat this other bacteria or virus or microorganism, but since we're big organisms, it's okay. It's not okay for them to kill each other. I mean, we shouldn't, but microorganisms don't know that they apparently they have to do that in order to bind and play their role. You know, it's the way things go. But we, on the other hand, don't have to play that role in killing each other to do anything like that, except for our own ideas. Our ideas are the things that are stopping each other from, if you just could either agree that, you like this and I like that, and we agree on that, and that's fine, then it would be all right. But anyway, I'm not sure if this is even going to come out, so I'm going to stop now and check it.